Hola, mi gente. It's your girl here. I have a message for you, and it has a lot to do with self love, self first. My reminder for you today is to let you know to be kind. Create a harmonious atmosphere around you. Because when you self loving self first, that harmonious atmosphere, that's what's going to help you. Now, you say, well, I can't control what other people do. You're right. You're absolutely right. You can influence them though. But you cannot change people, but you can let them go. That's the answer. You let people go. If they can't support you, let them go. Creating a harmonious lifestyle is imperative to you creating. Let me close these windows. A self-love, self-first environment for yourself. You're going to require that. Because as you quiet yourself, as you learn to love yourself, as you learn to make better decisions in your life, as you learn to get along with others, as you are learning to be graceful and respectful of yourself and others, you're going to need harmony. As you are cleansing your spaces, your home, if you drive, your car, your clothes, some things, as you go down the path of self-love, self-first, you will understand that your clothes are important. These are the things that you wear, the garments that you wear. That's why sages and gurus and people of higher power, masters, they have specific clothing that they wear, because their focus is not material things, even though they look awesome in their clothing, in their garments. However, they probably wear or have a set amount of the same garment probably for 7 days a week. And they get those clothes, those garments washed. I'm not saying that you have to wear the same thing every single day, but your clothes, they speak. They speak to you, they speak for you, and they provide your body's atmosphere as well. You think it's small, but it means a lot. You must understand that harmony, building harmony, is about how you're wearing your hair. I am not big on makeup. I've done fashion shows back in the days, runway work, and I'm gonna be honest with you, when they used to cake up all that makeup, I guess that was my experience of learning to not like it too much, because makeup is beautiful. I have some videos where I've done my own, 1 or 2 things, and that's it. That's, very simple, very clean. But all those lashes for the ladies and fake hair for the ladies and the fake nails, you're taking away from your beauty, your natural beauty. And when you're self-loving self first, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be straightforward with you. In those moments, you're going to want to embrace who you originally are. The sooner you do it, the sooner you become adapted to it. Let me explain. I've done fake hair before. It's not my thing. Have I done it? Yes. I've done fake nails. It's not my thing. At least not anymore. It was fun while it lasted. I was a teenager when I used to do that. Anyways. What else? Lashes. Have I? Yes, I have done. Because for fashion shows, they will put on lashes on you to, you know, because you're on the runway. So to accentuate everything that you have to make it where it's boastful in the camera, the pictures, everything is like big. It's beautiful. You know, fashion, I'm all for fashion. If you know me, you know me. If you know me, you know I love me some fashion. However, if you understand who you need to be on a daily basis so that the embracing of love can immerse, you want love to burst from you, you need to pipe it down. Guys, you guys don't really do too much when it comes to fake stuff. Not that I know of. I mean, I've seen tutorials on how they add weaves in guys' hair and all this other stuff, you know, just to make their braids and things of that nature. I personally say, if you don't have it, let it go. Let it go. Be yourself. Trust me. There's a woman out there that's going to love you for exactly who you are. And if you're in that mindset of, I miss how I used to look, you can't tell a woman to not do that. And you're still trying to keep up with the Joneses of what you used to look like. Because it's not what you used to look like. It's about what you look like now. So my recommendation, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, and even women, men and women, overall, it takes a little bit of patience to adjust if you are so used to a certain style. You understand? I get that part. You get addicted to certain things. So you gotta let it go. And in order for you to let those material things that you put on your body, let them go, it takes time. Little by little, practice. You understand? I'm not gonna say wear less, but don't wear everything all the time. Like, I can only imagine if a person, you know, have appointments, got to get the lashes done, got to get weave done, got to get nails done. Like, you are spending a couple days just trying to put that all together for it to last how long? I couldn't even keep braids in my hair that long. But then again, I don't know. And there's no judgment towards anybody that chooses to continue to do that. But I point this out and I stick on this topic because it has a lot to do with you connecting with who you truly are. You gotta be able to exit being programmed, create a harmonious lifestyle in order for you to adjust to what is important, what your body needs, how to love yourself. You're asking me, so I'm gonna tell you what the truth is. Whether you want to hear it or not, if you don't want to hear it, delete, goodbye. It was nice knowing you. But for those who are serious, and let me tell you something, building this type of lifestyle is not a weakness. It's not weak at all. It is a very powerful thing to do, because when you learn how to withstand changes as time goes by, you will become a more powerful person. There are so many things that you can grow from, but you gotta have patience. You do. You gotta have patience. So some ladies will be like, oh, well, my hair. My advice to you ladies, let me tell you something. You were not created for you to look like somebody else. First of all, you were created to look like yourself. You were also not created to look like what they depict in these movies, in these commercials, and in these magazines of what you actually look like in person. Why do you think they create filters on the phone? I know a lot of people who use filters, and it's beautiful. It looks great. It's fun. But let me tell you something, ain't nothing better than the confidence of a woman and a man when you can be unapologetically yourself. That, my dear, is creating a harmonious lifestyle. Because once you become adapted to who you truly are, and I don't even, like, it's, you're unstoppable, babe. You're unstoppable. You understand? So, not only you do create your harmonious lifestyle with how you are, the garments you wear, but how forgiving you are. Nobody on this earth is perfect. No one on this earth is perfect. And we are purposely given lessons for a reason, to grow from them. So if you meet somebody who has made mistakes, listen to them for a minute. You can tell whether they're learning from them or they're still doing them. That's my best advice that I can tell you. If you don't feel like dealing with somebody that is just a bag of mistakes, well, decipher from, have they changed from those mistakes? And I'm gonna be honest with you, it shouldn't even really be judgments towards other people. What are you doing with yourself? Have you changed? Have you made mistakes and learned from those mistakes and are no longer making that mistake again? So that you can create harmony in your lifestyle, so that you can attract more people to you. That part. Okay? So, less judgment, more doing. Less talking, more action on your side. Trust the process. Create that harmonious lifestyle. Create it. You're gonna need it. People will pick up on that. And I'm gonna be honest with you, you're gonna come across some people that will watch you and be like, well, how are you doing it? Because whatever you're doing, I need some of that. Whatever you got going on, I want some of that. And baby, if you want to create an ageless lifestyle, honey, let me tell you something. You're gonna definitely want to go down the road of harmony. Harmonious lifestyle is key to embracing who you are physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Because emotional intelligence is creating a harmonious lifestyle. You make a mistake, learn from it, baby. The small ones, the big ones, the medium ones, the extra large ones, make a mistake and learn from it. Make a change. Pay attention to how you start to react when you start creating this harmonious lifestyle. And not only that, you definitely want to go down the line of exercising and eating well. That's going to create harmony within your body as well. You are going to want, and you should want, to invoke meditation into your lifestyle. Oh, but that's not me. I don't do, well, you know what? At one time, that was not me. But when I got serious about creating a harmonious lifestyle, your way of controlling and creating a harmonious atmosphere for your nervous system. What do you think you're doing when you're meditating? You're not just being quiet. Like, it takes levels to that. It takes levels to that. At the beginning stages, you're just being quiet and breathing and stuff. But after some time, you become a master at meditation. It becomes your medicine. MMM. Master meditation becomes medicine. Master meditation medicine. It's a natural way of you invoking calmness to the body. A natural way of you breathing in oxygen into the body. A natural way for you to be still. A natural way for you to create harmony. Because that is what's needed. It's a requirement. Oh, but you know, I drink and I smoke. Meditate. You keep meditating, that's not going to be even a question. You're going to want to leave that alone. Meditate. You have allergies? Because if you have allergies, you should be meditating. I used to suffer from allergies all the time, and I wasn't born with that. I got my allergies in my mid-20s. I'm not going through that. I noticed that within months when I finally provided myself the opportunity and the space and the time to meditate on a daily basis. And I took it serious. Because at the beginning when I was meditating, I wasn't meditating every day. I would meditate once in a while. And then, you know, I was like, well, why everybody is saying all of this about the meditation and this and that? I don't feel none of that. When is that going to start? And then as soon, because what you ask for, you get your answer. I got an answer. I was listening to a real guru who said, meditation is to be practiced on a daily basis. And a guided meditation fell in my lap. Something that I needed to do on a daily basis for about maybe 1 month to 3 months, if I'm not mistaken. And it was one of the best investments I've ever done. Of course, there's different levels to meditation. You got simple breathing exercises. You have 5 minute, 10 minute, 12 minute, 15, 20, half an hour, 2 hours. If I'm not mistaken, I've meditated maybe about an hour to an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I've done Sadhguru's inner engineering. Inner engineering. That was a very powerful thing I did for myself. So you wonder why that calmness is there. I may have to provide a link to his page. You guys may want to try that as you go further in your journey. As you are self-loving self first, you must invest into yourself. You may or may not have to pay for you to learn some things. Reading, it's a part of creating harmony, guys. That's quiet time. Going out and grounding, that creates harmony. Guys, you must enjoy these things. These simple acts of harmony for you. Because let me tell you something. There is magic that happens when you invoke harmony within your body. Around you, your aura changes. You learn how to take your practices a lot serious, and you learn how to stop letting people come around you and playing with you. I have another video that says, stop letting these people play with you. Stop letting people come into your life and making a mockery of who you are. You don't take yourself serious. Why do you expect other people to take you serious? And I'm not saying serious in the sense where you're angry and mad every single day. No. If you live in a lifestyle of you being angry and mad every single day, that is not harmony. Learn how to self-regulate yourself in those moments. You cannot, how did I begin this video? You cannot control what others do, but you can control how you step up to every situation. You control how you allow people to bother you. Don't give nobody that power. Don't ever give that power away to anyone, for anybody to ruin your happiness, the love, your gracefulness. It's either they're going to respect it or goodbye. Because what we're not going to do, when you are invoking harmony into your lifestyle, there is no negotiation when it comes to other people and how you're being treated. That is not an angry person. That is a person with divine energy that invokes sovereign, like you are a sovereign being. You put that work in. I was gonna try to say sovereignty. I was about to create my own word. You know, when you are creating this atmosphere within your body, on the outside of your body will show that. We don't have time for people to play around with you. And let me tell you something, during your journey, you might just come across one or two situations where you just might get played while you're going through this. Learn from that situation and move forward quick. Unbothered, baby. That's how you have to be. Unbothered. Easier said than done. It takes time. And I'm not telling you this for you to become the biggest asshole or the biggest bitch in the world. That is not harmony. That is not. No, don't let nobody turn you into an evil person. Don't let no one stop giving people that type of power to be able to do that to you. Period. Period. You have to learn how to balance self-mastery so that you know when it's happening before it even happens. You have to learn how to read the room, baby. You have to learn how to read people's intentions before they even start to talk. You can sniff that out. Your intuition is helping you. It's telling you, red alert, they're no good. Listen to your body. Your body will guide you. I promise you, your body is going to guide you. It's powerful how our bodies are phenomenal. You just need to give it the resources in order for it to properly work. If you are living a lifestyle where you think the itis after you eat is a good thing, you got a lot of learning to do, baby. It is good for you to eat well. Because I'm a grubber. I love to eat. I love food and things of that nature. But good foods, you know? And And I remember back in the days, I used to eat so much that it was, you know, you felt tired after eating. You know, they call that the itis. I'm Puerto Rican, so I would call it the Puerto Rican itis. Yeah, we're not doing that. No. If you know how to properly eat, you won't have to deal with that. That's not for me to sit here and tell you what to eat and what not to eat. I'm just giving you the update. I'm giving you the download. I'm telling you what it is to create a harmonious lifestyle. If you don't exercise, I suggest and I command that you learn how to do some burpees or some some jumping jacks. Run on a treadmill or go running, go walking, go hug a tree. That is so. Have you ever done that before? Because if you haven't, you should not be judging. Have you actually went to the park or something and just looked at a tree? Have you ever hugged a tree? Okay, that's harmonious. Have you ever sat with yourself and just spoke out to the universe, just you and you in the space alone, and spoke out how you feel? Listen up. I'm sure you guys get my message. Building a harmonious lifestyle is imperative, but only you know what you need. I can give you the message. I could sit here and continue talking. I've been speaking for almost half an hour. Harmonious lifestyle is what's gonna bring that shift. Okay? I've arrived to my destination. I must go. It is a pleasure bringing information to you guys. I really hope you take what I'm saying and actually considering, or even better yet, invoking these things into your life. I've done it in mine. I can't sit here and tell you to do something that I haven't done. I just saw the numbers 2727. I didn't create this channel for me to tell you what to do if I'm not getting those things done. Okay? So, as I said, I digress. Oh, excuse me. Self-love. Self first. At all times.